Hey traders, a quick look at the US dollar and the Australian dollar. Woo, 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 woo. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, anyway, US dollar, Australian dollar, let's get straight into it. Let me show you what I see here. Let's go have a look at these long-term charts here. Then we got the weekly chart and let me show you what I see. A weak sign for the dollar. Bullish sign for the metals, I guess so. And the reason why I say a weak sign for the dollar, and where the weekly chart closed, especially on the UUP chart that I look at, you can actually see, guys, that if I bring up, say, a blue line, make it black, you can see this overall trend line, especially this last couple of last couple months. You can see, guys, that point through there and that point through there, the resistance there, the support there. Now look where we are right now. We broke down. So this actually has a good chance of rallying up and then back down again as well too, to this support level. We break that. Then this overall thing here is indeed one big massive bull flag. So really interesting to see what's going on through there. If you have a look at this overall chart through here, you can see that we actually have that level through there. Actually, let's just bring this down through here. And we'll bring this down through here. So this is going to be... We've had a weekly close below that. So that's actually definitely a strong level. So this actually might be a closing point here. Let me actually bring this up through there. So this here, guys, this here might be one big overall bear flag formation that's forming. And we're actually starting to break down now. If you look on the actual weekly chart... The weekly chart, guys, is looking very weak as well too. Sorry, the daily chart is actually looking very weak as well too. You can see what's going on here, and you can see it actually closed below here, gap down, stochastics going down, and we got big selling volume. So it actually looks like that we may be actually heading down. Now the opposite is actually in the Australian dollar, where the Australian dollar is actually looking strong. We're still getting this sort of trend line going through here. And if I extend that out and I just push that up through there like that, like so, you can see we're actually in this big channel. So it looks like this looks like it's trying to continue up and continue move. We did actually have this overall support level through here, and that's where it's been holding, and now we're moving up. Moving on to the daily chart, guys, on the Australian dollar, we actually can see a nice turning point. And I was saying last week that looks like the US dollar might be forming a bear flag, and the Australian dollar actually looks quite bullish, and that's exactly what's actually formed out of this. So you can see here that we actually bounced off this level through here, and now the lower high, and now we had this low, and now the market's made this low point through here, and now it's actually continuing up, and you can see we actually have this sort of trend line going through here somewhere. So this will be obviously on this chart. So, you know, that's what we see there on the Australian dollar. Australian dollar gap up. Not much of a volume on the Australian dollar, but we have this stochastics down the bottom here. And the last time that happened, we definitely started getting a turn. We definitely went for a nice run to the high side, like most times when the stochastics does that as well too. So, looks like the Australian dollar is bullish, guys, and the US dollar is looking very weak. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course, and I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.